just planted. Oh, it's plant. Well, good morning everybody. We got another bike review for you today, and it's something a little bit different. Caught my eye. I thought, what a lovely little motorcycle. It's what you'd probably call mid-range, 450cc, and it's the CFMOTO 450 SRS, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, it intrigued me, so I'm going to take it for a little run out today, and we'll see what we think. First off, we'll hit my slow speed testing area, which is called the Magic Roundabout. We'll see what it's like going round there. Sounds nice. Proper little sports bike. I think it's built for Chinese people though. The pegs are quite high for an old man anyway. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, see there? I don't know. Now that person could have gone round that roundabout multiple ways, which is what I'm going to do to try my slow speed handling out, or low speed handling. So we'll go this way. And then we'll come over here and go this way. And we'll go this is brilliant, isn't it? Good old, we'll go this way now. See, what we've basically got is a central roundabout and then 5 smaller roundabouts, so then we'll go this way. I think I'm going to be getting on people's nerves in a minute, and then we'll go this way. Then I've got to try and get in front of this car. I think regarding Chinese bikes, CFMOTO are the game changer. The quality of these bikes are right up there. They're making headroad into the UK. The MT 800. I've had 4 of my friends buy those, and they were flying out of the showrooms when they first came out, and they're KTMs, KTM engines, and these little things, like I say, the MT, the adventure bike version of this, you can't actually get hold of any. All the ones that come into the UK are sold, so there's no demo bikes about, not that I know of, unless things have changed now. But yeah, the quality's there, the tech's there, and the price is comparatively low compared to other stuff. I'll find some. I think this bike would be happy on the quick twisties. You know, it's make the bike work. You're not going to be doing stupid speeds. You're not going to be a plus 100 mile an hour sort of speeds. There's no point. There's no reason to do that over here, and let's say it's illegal. But real world speeds, you know, 0 to 80 mile an hour, and this will go a fair bit past that. This is where this bike's going to excel, I think. We haven't we'll have a look in a minute. So I'm in 5th, and it's pulling no problem in 5th. Let's stick it in the 6th, see if it'll pull up this hill. No, it's struggling a little bit in 6th, but 5th, 37 mile an hour, and I'm not lugging it, and it's pulling. which is quite astounding really for a little short stroke twin. And like I say, the fueling on this is bang on. This is my favourite bit coming up now, so right, slow it down. I shouldn't need any brakes for this. What's the engine braking like? Yeah, the engine braking's not amazing, but not like the bigger bikes. But right, 4th gear. Let's see how it goes round here in 4th. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Can have some fun on this. Oh, damn cars. Let's slow it down, because I've got my favourite left-hander coming up and there's a load of cars in the way. Right, what are we doing? 50 mile an hour. Let's just dip it in at 50. Oh, it just planted. Oh, it's planted. The tyres are warmed up now. 30 mile an hour, 4th gear, and it's trying to, let's put it into 3rd. Yeah, 3rd, quite happy. 29 mile an hour. You got a lovely deep sort of rumble coming out of that exhaust. We're definitely in KTM territory. That's how you feel riding this. Good old Stones, one of my favourite places. I always seem to gravitate towards Avebury. And there's some nice roads out here as well. See if I can I've hooked down to 5th now. Overtake it with ease, and then back down to the real speed limit. So that whizzed up to an hour, no problem whatsoever. But that's your overtaking speeds, or can be your overtaking speeds. Right, then we'll get it onto some windy roads now. Oh yeah, you get a lot of enjoyment now of having to work the engine, but you're not screaming it. Like I say, I keep going back to when I was a kid and you had the Japanese mid-range multis, like the 404 and the 550 Ford, the Kawasaki's, you know, the 550s, and they were very, very buzzy little, I'd say, characterless engines. But this is a proper little stonker. It's got character and it's got get up and go. The only thing it isn't fitted with is a quick shifter, which is a shame. Is that a camper van? That's a Trekker. So we get this, oh dear. Nice little pub there, the bridge in. Right, let's get it on. See what this little thing can do. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm up to 70 mile an hour straight away. Fuel consumption on this, I think you get about 70 miles per gallon out of it, which isn't bad. I think you got like a 3 gallon tank. I think it's 14 litres, so it's nigh on 3 gallon, isn't it? So you're gonna almost hitting 200 miles per tank, 180 miles per tank, I guess. But it is so planted and rock steady. And then I say, one hand it's rock steady. But you can flick it around as well. Look, it is impeccable. The handling is impeccable on it. It's beautiful. Like I say, if I'd built this bike, it probably wouldn't have made economic sense because of the size of the engine. But if I'd have built this bike, if CF Motors said here's a checkbook, just spend what you want, I'd have given it an alley frame, and that would have been bringing it in at around about 135 kilos. It'd be phenomenal. If you're doing more than 70, you're going to come unstuck, and there's a real left-hander here, switch bed. This is such a fun little bike. Down to 40, and the brakes just phenomenal. The brakes, I'm loving this bike. The brakes are phenomenal. Oh yeah, if you want a fun little sports bike for $5.5 grand-ish, this is the one. I'm smitten by this. Can really have some fun on it. Tyres seem alright as well, and they're like a. They're all right in the. I've been told they're all right in the dry, but they can be a bit skittish in the wet. But we'll go over the tyres. Right, come on, and let's see what it does. Third gear roll on. So straight up to 70 odd mile an hour. Fun. Slow it down a bit because there's a nasty junction for all cannons coming up here, so this is where you slow it down, because you never know what's going to be pulling out. Clear road and you nail it. Well, we've got some nice switchbacks coming up here, and I've got a bloody car in front of me that keeps banging his brakes on. And I'm not going to be stupid and try and overtake him. See a lovely bends here, but you cannot see what's coming the other way, so there's no overtaking, no silliness. Wow, that's rapid. That's rapid for a little. I can't believe this. It's a phenomenal little bike. CF Moto. You're going to knock everybody out the ballpark, I reckon. What you've been bringing out just lately, and at the pricing point. And this bike just begs to be ridden hard. We'll turn down here and then we'll have a look at it, see what we think. Right then, we'll have a quick run over the stats and a look at the new CF Moto 450 SRS, and here it is. I think that's a lovely looking bike. It's I think it's coming in at about £4,700 on the road, but what you get for your money in true CF Moto tradition is a lot of kit. Starters, you've got a beautiful single-sided swing arm and the under-mounted exhaust system, so it shows off the swing arm. It shows off the single-sider, shows off the wheel. Running round to the back, I'll just switch it on a minute. There you go. That comes up on the TFT. I'll have a look at the rear of it with the lights lit up. So there's your rear end. Very stylish. And you've got the fronts that look really cool as well. Those running lights that light up. And also, which made me smile, you've got winglets. Whether you need winglets on a 450 47 horsepower motorcycle, I don't know. But you've got a steel frame and obviously some Chinese style. They love putting little covers and things on stuff, and it looks like carbon fibre, but it's not. But it's does the trick. Plus you've got some little fairing protectors there if you drop it, I guess. Right, let's run over the stats on it and see what's what. So we've got the motor tucked in there. It's the same motor as the MT450, that the adventure bike that Charlie's bought, rest day rider, and she loves it. And obviously Nathan the postman's got one, and he actually calls it the unicorn bike, the MT, because it does everything. It's the bike everybody's been waiting for, apparently. And the ones that are coming into the UK, they're all sold. So there's not many, if any, demo bikes about. So the nearest thing I can get is what, one of these with a similar engine. It's not the same state of tune, I wouldn't have thought. But anyway, back to the bike. So yeah, you got your 449cc motor, and that's putting out 46 brake horsepower at 9,250 revs. The torque is 28 foot-pound at 7,750 revs. Servicing on this engine is around about 3,000 miles, and your valve clearance check is 24,000 miles, so that's not bad. You can't really see anything of it in there because obviously the fairing. Gearbox, you've got a 6-speed gearbox, and you've got a slipper clutch in there as well. Seat height is 795mm, and the weight of the thing is 179 kilos. Fuel capacity is 14 litres, so you've got more or less 3 gallon in there, and it's an averaging out at 70 miles to the gallon. Let's just switch this off a minute, so we're going to run the battery down, and Right, brakes. Now this is amazing. You've got a Brembo M40 on the front. There you go, look. And that'll basically put this thing on its nose if you want it to. I don't know what the back one is. I have no clue what the back one is, to be quite honest. It hasn't got anything on there, so it's a CF. We call it a CF Moto rear brake. Suspension, you've got a single shock with linkage down in there, and that's adjustable for preload. And the front, you've got 37mm upside downers, and that's adjustable for preload at the top there. Tyres, well, you're running 17-inch rims, and your front tyre is a 110 and your rear is a 150. You've got a 150 on the back. What are they? CST tyres. So I've got no problem with them. They seem nice and sticky to me, but I've been told that they can be a little bit iffy in the wet. Right, let's have a little look around. Let's get on it and switch the TFT on. You've got a 5-inch TFT. There you go, it's all lighting up. Now, starter button is a one-touch starter button. We've got your hazards there. That's starting up. Now, what we got here? Let's do enter. Oh, right, we're getting into modes now. There's your mode button. Up and down. Enter. We'll go back to basically what you're in before. So we've got vehicle information. So we have a quick look at that. Let's switch it off. You can't hear me. Right, vehicle information, we'll enter that. Yeah, we'll enter that. So there's your temperature, your batteries come up on there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get back out of there. Miles info, warning, service, vehicle info. Right, let's go back out. We're into telephone connection, so you can connect your phone to this. Now Gavin was telling me that the app on your phone is amazing because you can tell you all the info of your ride, what the bike engine's been doing, if you've been over revving it, it'll give you a complete rundown of everything. Plus I think you might have, there we go, that's how there's a little barcode come up on there to connect it to your phone. That is music, so whether there's Apple CarPlay, I don't know, but you can connect your music from your phone. Anyway, you get the gist. No doubt you can change the graphics on your screen as well. But yeah, anyway, let's come out of there. Handlebar position, I ain't got a problem with that. It's slightly canted forward, but not a problem. No different to my Continental GT really. In fact, I'd say my Continental GT is a little bit more canted forward, but the mirrors, I'm a little bit dubious about the mirrors because you can see what's happening. You've got a view of your right arm, and you've got a view of your left arm. So anyway, footrests, let's see what the quality is like. Yeah, they're alright. Not brilliant, but they're alright. It seems okay. Linkage. Yeah. That's your brake pedal. It's all nicely done. And like I say, that they're making these things to a price, aren't they? And I think, like I say, around about £5,500, £5,700 for this on the road. But look at this Brembo. Look at that. That will literally stand this bike on its nose. It's carbon fibre effect trim. Chinese are good at trim, putting trim on stuff. You've got a steel tubular frame under there. Welding's mediocre, I'd say. You still, those lights are on. I don't know why do they go off eventually? The back's off. Oh no. So the front lights stay on. A bit like a car. They stay on for a while, I suppose, so you can go down the path and let yourself in your house. It's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, I'm impressed. Let's have a look at the indicators. We haven't done the indicators, have we? Switch it back on. You'll see the actual indicators are mounted in the mirrors. So that's what you're looking at. And that's the rear. Colour wise, you can get it in a black with red highlights, and I think the black one looks absolutely lovely. You know, that's the one I'd get. I'm not too keen on it in this grey and blue, but the black and red one's lovely. And like I say, I think if you had an A2 license and you were looking for a real fun motorcycle, this is your baby. This is the one. Like I say, it's more perhaps aimed at the younger generation. I'm an old man, but this old man's enjoyed the hell out of riding this. And like I say, it did catch my eye in the showroom, and I thought that's a real unusual bike. Let's give it a go. Let's take it out and review it, because it's a little bit out of the box, isn't it? Being looking at the capacity of it. And I was going to say sports bikes aren't my scene, but everything's my scene with motorcycles. I love them all. It's all great fun, whatever you're riding, from an old Harley to something completely the opposite end of the spectrum. But they're all brilliant fun. And if you love motorcycles, you won't knock any of them. You just got to get your ass on them and ride them.